Continuing from our last problem, we're going to try a couple more of these examples on our worksheet. So I'm just going to reposition the camera a little bit so we can see. And I'm going to be reading from the steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 that were above that should be on your worksheet still. All right, so to determine the number of atoms of each element for this first problem, I look at the chemical formulas. Calcium has no subscript, so it has 1. Oxygen has a subscript of 2, so that means I've got 2 oxygen atoms. Calcium oxide has no subscript, so that means there's 1 and 1. Step number 2, pick an element that is not equal on both sides of the equation. Which element is not equal on both sides of the equation? Calcium has 1 here and 1 here, so calcium right now is balanced. Oxygen has 2 and 1, so it's not balanced. I need to add more oxygen over here on the product side. I'm going to do that by adding a coefficient, like it tells me to do in step 3. And then I'm going to adjust my counts, 2 and 2. And I'm going to go back, as it says in step 4, continue adding coefficients to get the same number of atoms of each element on each side. And I see that now my calciums are not balanced. So if I add another calcium here, it's important to remember that you cannot adjust the subscripts here. You cannot add or subtract from either of the subscripts in order to balance it. You can only change the number of atoms by changing the coefficients.